do a short demo of what Roxy's learned so far for exploration in the beta.
Destination confirmed. Your ship is heading to the Embased Oscar November-Sierra Charlie 20-1 system. This is your first visit to this system. This system is unpopulated. Scan of K-class star complete. Embased Oscar November-Sierra Charlie 20-1 Alpha is a common main sequence star that has been around for nearly 5.5 billion years.
Right, so the first thing
it is an average
do
example for such a
scan
star.
the star and get your discovery scan going.
Scan of M_Agent class star completed. Embased Oscar November-Sierra Charlie 20-1 Bravo is a red giant that is nearly 5.5 billion years old.
Fuel scoop complete.
Your ship refueled.
Scoop and get out of the way. And now you have to turn on your FSS. Now, down on the bottom where it says filtered spectral analysis, you're going to have to bind these two. But if you look down on the bottom right of the screen, it says signal analysis. And as she moves that scanner, the tuner, it shows Earth-like worlds. Ooh, she may have an Earth-like world. Rocky ice worlds, icy bodies, rocky bodies, high metal content, metal rich, asteroid clusters, concentrated signal sources. They're all on here. Over to the right side you got gas giants. Did I miss one? Oh, that seems to be it. Oh, water world shows up. Now there aren't any because the signals there, and here show you what bodies are in the system. So what you want to do is start looking to see what's going on, try and tune it, and then you have to concentrate. Now see those blue orbs? Now she has to figure out what that one is. The reticule will actually turn into a circle. There it is. So that's an icy body. Now you have to zoom into it.
Scan completed. Embased Oscar November-Sierra Charlie 20-1 Alpha 8 is a medium gravity icy body that is unsuitable for landing.
Zoom out. There's another one right there. And then start tuning. She's not sure exactly how that works. Oh, here. It's getting closer. So that's a high metal content world. Zoom in.
Scan completed. Embased Oscar November-Sierra Charlie 20-1 Alpha Tree is a low gravity high metal content body that is unsuitable for landing.
You'll also notice on the bottom left, it gives you the percentage of the system scan. So far she's done 46%. There's another high metal content.
Scan finished. Embased Oscar November-Sierra Charlie 20-1 Alpha 1 is a low gravity terraformable high metal content body that is unsuitable for landing.
Also where it gives you the descriptions of the planet now, just above it says this planet has not been mapped. We'll show you how to do that too. And following the orbit,
Scan complete. Imbased Oscar November Sierra Charlie 20-1 Alpha 2 is a low gravity high metal content body that is unsuitable for landing.
59%. She's going to follow his orbit and see if there's anything else on there. There you go. Zoom in. Now in this case, there's more than one. Zoom in there.
Scan of body complete. Imbased Oscar November Sierra Charlie 20-1 Alpha 5 is a low gravity tidal locked high metal content body that is unsuitable for landing.
And you'll see that orbit too. And here, you do have to get the center fairly well apparently.
Scan finished. Imbased Oscar November Sierra Charlie 20-1 Alpha 4 is a medium gravity tidal locked high metal content body that is unsuitable for landing.
And there's the third.
Scan complete. Imbased Oscar November Sierra Charlie 20-1 Alpha 6 is a low gravity tidal locked high metal content body that is unsuitable for landing.
And then you zoom out again and continue on your search. Tune in, figure out what it is. Oh, you'll also know that the little blips disappear when you've already discovered what that one was. And this one is a rocky ice world. Zoom in.
Scan of body complete. Imbased Oscar November Sierra Charlie 20-1 Alpha 7 is a medium gravity rocky ice body that is unsuitable for landing. This planet shows signs of volcanism, with high levels of active water magma flows.
Let's see, she's at 80%, 86% now. She's going to tune and see if she can find the next one. It's not necessarily going to be on this orbit. Oh, there's something there. And again, there are multiples.
Scan finished. Imbased Oscar November Sierra Charlie 20-1 Alpha 9 is a medium gravity icy body that is unsuitable for landing. This planet shows signs of volcanism, with low numbers of active carbon dioxide geysers.
System scan complete.
Scan of body completed. Imbased Oscar November Sierra Charlie 20-1 Alpha 9 Alpha is a low gravity icy body that is suitable for landing. It has a rotational period of 0.93 days. This body contains high levels of carbon.
And get out of the FSS. Navigation.
Navigation.
Close panel. And now we're going to map. So you have to have your surface scanner set with your fire groups.
Fire groups.
Close panel.
You stupid bastard!
You have to get fairly close. See see how it says underneath out of range. And you went too fast. The surface scanner is now active. So you toggle that on, and now you'll see this. Now it says the efficiency target for this particular planet is 6 probes. You get a bonus for using fewer. You will not run out of probes. You do have infinite. So she's going to launch a probe here at the front. And down on the bottom left, you can see she's now got 43% of that planet probed. Now, if you go right here, move it up a bit, that's 90 degrees from where you are. If you launch a probe, it will launch out at 90 degrees and then go into the planet. Okay, fire it. Now this is the third one still going. With 2 of them, she's probed 68% of the planet. And now she's at 88%. Now on the bottom right, you can see...
Scan complete. Imbased Oscar November Sierra Charlie 20-1 Alpha 1 is a low-gravity terraformable high-metal content body that is unsuitable for landing.
On the
Scan
bottom
complete.
right, you can see that it says
Oscar November
planet
Sierra
side,
Charlie
front view.
20-1 Alpha 1 is a low-gravity terraformable high-metal
can change
content body
that.
that is unsuitable
So
for
you
landing.
can see the back of the planet. That way, instead of having to move all the time, you can see anything you missed. She hasn't. She got 100% on 4 launches. Go back out of this. Navigation. Navigation.
Navigation.
Close panel. That planet has now been
I'm
mapped.
surrounded by assholes.
And when she hands in everything, she'll be credited with the first to map it, if nobody else has, even if she wasn't the first to discover the planet. It will also show you where the new bindings are. So basically, when you're going to explore, you don't have to visit every single planet anymore. For basic exploration, you just find them the way we did in the beginning. But to get full credit for mapping, you do have to visit them. And you have to physically get right in there to launch the probes. There's also a little bonus for getting a ringed gas giant. We'll show you that too. It's particularly helpful if you're mining. Again, you engage the surface scanner. Launch the first one on this side. And 42% there. I will show you the backside so you can view that. Oh, that is the back view. That's the front that she just did. Here comes the back view. Now you'll see how the shadow goes over and brightens up part of the planet there. She is now at 66%. And again, we are still viewing the backside. And 88%. Now, to get to the exact opposite, she's going to go up, follow that line where it says miss. That's too much. But if you hit just at the edge before it hits miss, you will hit the exact opposite of the planet. There, you can see where the probe's going now. Keep in mind, we're watching what the other side looks like.
Scan complete.
100%.
In base D Oscar November Sierra Charlie 20-1 Alpha Tree is a low gravity high metal content body that is unsuitable for landing. Scan of body completed.
That planet is now
In base D Oscar November Sierra Charlie 20-1 Alpha Tree is a low gravity high metal content body that is unsuitable for landing.
Navigation.
System map.
System map.
Oh, no rings here, huh? Let's see if we can find a place with the rings. Close map. Navigation.
Navigation.
Close panel. Engage FSD.
Jumping to the next system.
Telemetry obtained. Your ship is heading to the Imbase D Tango Quebec Charlie 21-4 system. This is your second visit to this system. This system is unpopulated.
Check out. No unusual activity.
Yeah, she has already visited this one. So hopefully
Needing system scooping.
we'll find a ring planet. Gas giant.
Fuel scooping complete.
Your ship refueled.
System map.
System cartography.
Close map.
Exiting map.
Resistance is fertile. No, wait, I might have that wrong.
She hasn't been able to map main stars. It's possible she's done something wrong, but you can map gas giants, as well as the rings. They're harder to do though, because the rings are halfway, or often in the way. It's a little harder or trickier to aim the probes. This is only her second attempt. Oh, that was the one you did. System map.
System cartography.
Close map.
Leaving map.
We'll show you how that ended up that way. In case you saw the weird blobs. This one might be a little easier to map because the rings are so far away from the planet, from the gas giant. Just waiting for the surface scanner to light up. And we will now turn on the surface scanner. Probe the face first. It's a big one. Efficiency target 12 probes, so yes, it's going to take a little bit to do this one. And here is where she's going to hit the ring.
Surface
One
scan
hit.
complete.
See, there is 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are hot spots for minerals, and we'll show you that later. Okay, now let's have a look at the rear side of the planet. So she's got all that black to do. Let's do that. There's your 90 degrees. You go up. There's miss. Go back in just a bit. And this is where the rings get in the way. Alright, there's miss. No, missing ring. There is no empty spot there. See what the back side looks like? I'm getting there.
Surface
Scan complete.
There it is, 100%.
Imbasti Tango Tango Dash Quebec Charlie 21 Dash 402 is a low gravity tidal locked ringed gas giant with ammonia based life that is unsuitable for landing.
Alright, now she'll get out of that.
Scan complete. Imbasti Tango Tango Dash Quebec Charlie 21 Dash 402 is a low gravity tidal locked ringed gas giant with ammonia based life that is unsuitable for landing.
And now we'll discover what these are. Contacts.
Contacts.
Navigation.
Navigation.
There's serendipit, serendipite hotspot, Benetoit hotspot, Alexandrite hotspots, Muscovite hotspots,
The temptation for you
Monazite
to give
hotspot.
up and even run away will be much stronger.
Those are
just
all
before
in those
victory.
rings. So there must
Remember
be
that
some
when
new
you face
materials.
off with the Thargoids.
Close panel. At least that's her guess. And there it is. That's one of the hot spots. So if you're specifically looking for that material, once you probe the ring, it'll show you where they are. Now we'll show you where those new binds are. Options and controls. And way down at the bottom, you now have the FSS, the full spectrum system scanner, and the detailed surface scanner. You will have to bind this, the camera pitch, the yaw. You don't have to use what she's doing. This is the zoom in she used, zooming out. That was for her discovery scanner. And you do have to bind to leave the FSS. Oh, show help. We should do that. Then the detailed surface scanner. You toggle how to exit, what controls you want to use to move. All right, back into the FSS. Now, this is where her help button was bound. And now it will show you, these are her binds. Yours will be different. Hope that helped you. While we're here, I might as well show you some of the new things that have been added. Navigation looks like it used to. Transactions is a little bit different now. Where your squadron feed will be once it's started up. We haven't seen anything different down here yet. Alright, this is going to be different for you guys. Your modules are now on the left. Fire group's next over. Various functions for the ship. And there are your statistics. And it now shows you your jump range. Ship's cargo, refinery, materials, data, synthesis, cabins. Shows system factions, her reputation, session log, finance, and a list of all your permits. Now there is a playlist. We're trying to remember how we got there. Oh, there we go. This is playing the galnet. The Halomi engineers. And codex. Various things in here. Your session logs. Current assets. Combat, crime, smuggling. They're all in here. And this is where some of those playlists come from. Now you can play that or add that to the playlist you saw before. And for some reason it's not playing. Generation ships, Fargoids, tourist beacons. Discoveries. Your total discoveries. And your knowledge base. It tells you about the Empire, the Alliance, the Guardians, Corporations, Dark Wheel. Raxala is in there too. And that's basically it. So hopefully this little video helped you guys. And she's still learning lots, but at least you guys have a head start knowing what's going on here. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll hopefully see you later. Bye from me and bye from Roxy.